Welcome back. South Africa's economy may have contracted in the first quarter, but investors remain bullish on its future. That's highlighted by the 17% rise in private equity. Angelo, Coppola has more.
Probably taking its lead from the Coppola fund in the US, which invests around 14% of its total assets under management into private equity. In South Africa, the Public Investment Corporation got a mandate from the Government Employee Pension Fund in 2011 to start investing into private equity. They're now investing around $3 billion.
Private equity fund managers like investing in black economic empowerment businesses, specifically those involved in mezzanine funding. That's the funding between the banks and the unsecured sector, provided that the black economic empowerment partners have experience and understand the business that they're getting involved in.
If we can structure a good deal for our own investors, which have a good risk-return profile in terms of the upside or the returns that we'll get relative to the risks and the downside that we protect against, then we're happy to look at that transaction. And if it also fits with a BEE partner, then that can also help to de-risk the transaction for us.
Investments by private equity funds into black-owned, black-influenced and black companies increased by 77% in 2013. In fact, the top 10 deals last year in the private equity space all involved black-owned or black-empowered companies.
First of all, where the private equity fund manager itself is empowered and the role that plays in empowering the deal. So with empowered deals, improving the status of the portfolio company through the ownership mechanism. Secondly, once it's invested into the portfolio company, bringing about changes and transformation within the company.
Investors looking for returns could do worse if they didn't get involved in private equity. In fact, up until last year, those returns were very much healthier than the markets were offering. Things have turned slightly with the markets running. But there's no question that private equity is definitely an option to consider for those institutional investors. I'm Angelo Coppola for CCTV in Johannesburg.